that when there's inyan of a sin, and even a sin in the mildest sense, which is a sin is from the word missing, lacking. Miloshan chisonik mishakasav ani ubni shleimech chatoyim, which means chatoyim means by can't say benegir to David HaMelech. We're not talking about thick, coarse avedas, transgressions. Talking about chatoyim, he's lacking something. He's lacking in a spiritual service. So even if it is that, what happens then? So shechoser ba'avedas ha'odem le'va'odem lemata, when it is missing in the service of a person, which is the heart of the person here, so it is reflected also there, as I galina marteno, so then the yid here is driven away from his land. Hagela asher hoglasa, driven away from arteno, which the word arteno means rotzen, will, our will and desire. When a person takes a step backwards, so then it accomplishes that he's driven away from spirituality. Al-derech, like it says in the pasuk, Im tazveini yem, yemayim azveko. The Eibishter says, you leave me one day, I'll leave you 2 days. So it's midah keneged midah. Since they left the Eibishter by a lack in the service to the Creator, so therefore they were driven away from Artzeinu, which is Yerushalayim, that represents, Yerushalayim is an acronym for full Yerushalayim, fear in the fullest potential, fear of Hashem in the fullest potential, and Artzeinu, our land, which land also means the word Eretz, Rotziso. It says, why is it called Eretz? Rotziso lasis ritzein kino. It wanted to do the will of its Creator. And therefore, Eretz, Artzeinu means our land, our true Rotzen, our true desire, which is to connect to Hashem.
Where's the midah connected midah? We leave one day, Hashem should leave us one day, but He's adding another day.
Okay, I didn't mean it in that way. I meant to say in the original way. It weist this because Bechlal, al pi Chassidus, it's understood. Because al pi Chassidus, what did he do? He did a defect. Al pi Chassidus, when a person does a defect, he is taking away a revelation that belongs to Kedusha. In Allah, it's called Gneva. And a Ganav has to pay Kefil.
What
So Kefil means double. So he loses 2 days. This is what dawned on me. This is inyan of Golas and exile from the situation of Eir V'Yem, Shereyem Elikus, Eiseseno Begolu. That since it's an exile from a stage of day, light and day, when they see godliness in a revealed way. What does this mean? What this means is that instead of connecting to the Eibishter with his ponim, which means with all his senses, in the face of a person, we see the eyes, we see the ears, we see the whole expression of the person. On the other hand, the shoulder of the person is both of them are parts of the body of the person, but there's a difference between looking at the back of the person, the shoulder, or looking at his face. The most delicate senses are seeing and hearing. Eyes to see and ears to hear. So then he receives a certain intuition in his heart and knowledgeable heart. That from the eyes, it brings a desire in the heart. That's why it says, that's the number 46, Shlach, is that it starts from the eyes, and then it comes into the heart. Or fakert, sometimes when the taiva is first the taiva and then to see. It comes to the erev, to the shoulder. There's no inyonim of revelations. Eir v'yem. You don't see day, light and day, and this is because Yidden turned to the Eibishter in such a way that they turned their neck to the Eibishter. So the Eibishter turned his neck, which is Taka has mentioned earlier. Midah keneged midah. Didn't realize the Rebbe was pointing it out clearly. V'yesh leheisiv b'diok haloshem pono alay eref. Shegamo eref echelik ma'ponim. Very interesting diok. That eref shoulder means the eref, the shoulder is also part of the ponim. Ela shesham inyan aponim eina begilui ela behelem v'hester. The ponim, which means all the senses and the delicate senses and the personality of the person, is not revealed there; it's concealed. When a person reacts to Hashem and relates to Hashem in a way that he turns his shoulder instead of his face, which means he doesn't put his pnimius, he doesn't give his innermost and utmost, as I kamayim upon him, the same way that a person shows an image in the water, so it reflects back. The same thing is also one heart to another, that the same feeling that one person shows to another bounces back. So this accomplishes that also Lamailot has an impact. It's a situation of haster haster. Since he doesn't show his face to the Eibishter, he doesn't give his utmost and positive, in the same sense the Eibishter does the same thing. Hainu sheyeshne inyan aponim ela shazel bei from the haster astir. See, that's why the Rebbe made the introduction pono alayeda. There is a ponim. Well, what is he doing? The ponim is not revealed. And since he's not revealing, he's not giving the utmost and the elite of himself to the Eibishter, so the Eibishter also, Hashem, hides and also conceals himself from the person. Okay, that's it. This much. Next one.